I'm really digging on this paint. I think she's looking pretty slick. Another early one. Oh, that's much better. Had to throw on the Rough Hand brand sunglasses. All right, you might recognize this truck right here. This has been one of our trusty tow picks for the channel. Right here, you got a 2012 Dodge Ram 2500 high output Cummins 6.7 diesel. And she is one bad bitch. She is sitting on a 10.5-inch BDS lift with 40-inch mud grabs. And I don't want to hear y'all arguing with me about if you can tow on 40s, because y'all seen it. We've been doing it. You can tow on 40s, but do you have the balls to tow with 40s? But this truck is going to see a whole new refresh. It's a 2012. It's been 10 years, and it's about time she gets a nice facelift. You know, keep it tight. So we're going to find out if a $3,000 Maaco paint job is worth the $3,000 you'll pay for it. Now, you could go out and get yourself a $15,000 paint job, but is that worth it at the end? It's all about how much bang for your buck you can get, right? So we're gonna find out. We're gonna get this a whole new color, a whole new face, and we're gonna find out. All right, so real quick, we're gonna give you a little walk around of this 2012. We got 40-inch Aturo Trailblade bosses. They're 14.5 wides on 22 by 14-inch fuels. They're badass. They're badass. Some people like to talk about a Turo and say they ain't great tires. They've served us real well. We got about 40,000 on them, and they still got plenty of tread. All right, what else we got here? You know your boy ain't got a pole vault, so we got the amp research right here.
That's nice.
So this is one of the issues that we're seeing here, is that the Texas heat is unforgiving. And we got a little bit of paint coming off here, a little bit of sun damage there, but you know, what can you expect? It's been 10 years baking in the Texas heat, so it's about time. You know, we all need a little love every now and then. So if you're DOT, just stop watching here. Video's over. Don't watch it. But if you ain't DOT, we got a 5-inch Flow Pro exhaust here to an 8-inch tip, fully deleted, because we want the girl to be able to breathe, because she's got to turn these big ass tires and pull a big ass trailer. So let her breathe, let her exist in her natural state. Other than that, I don't know. Let's get her painted. Let's go. So apparently they just did a two-tone job. Oh, switching angles on you. Did a two-tone job on this F350 here. I like the color of this bumper, man. That looks really nice.
You know what it reminds me of is that like golden prairie dust that Dodge does on their two-tone.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad you didn't go two-tone.
Yeah?
Well, because, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. You know?
Yeah.
Like, see that? Look at that. I don't know. I'm kind of glad you're going solid black.
You figured they would have paint matched.
The overall coat, though, looks like really nice.
You figured they would have paint matched the running boards.
Yeah. They're plastic, though.
Are they?
Yeah. I'm really digging on this painted rain chain, though. This looks good.
That's almost like a purple. I kind of dig it.
This would fit under the truck. All in all, man, I got high hopes. I think it's going to look good. I'm interested to see what the price comes out to when they're done, though, because he kept saying, he's like, we'll give you a call if we have to do more, and I wanted to bet you might get a couple calls.
I was expecting more. You know, it's a big truck, a lot of parts, you know.
I wonder if they'll sell me this shit, man. We going to the dirt track.
Get you a hoopty?
No, we're going to the dirt track. I'm going to paint it bright orange with a big-ass number 3.
Yeah, that sounds like something else we done. Later, Big Red. Name won't be that for long.
It was never Big Red, it was Blaze.
It was Blaze. Oh yeah, go check out our very first YouTube video. You'll find out.
See you, Blaze. This is the last time I'll ever see you.
You're a good truck.
Y'all know the feeling of when like a truck isn't yours anymore and it kind of breaks your heart? Having a tough day. Might need to drink about it. Play me a country song. What's going on, y'all? We are here at Maaco and we just picked up the Beast. Fixing to give y'all a look here, see what Reverse Jaxson thinks about his newly painted ride. I think she's looking pretty slick. Yeah, so all right, what's the first thing we discovered here? What seems to be the issue?
The biggest issue I'm having is that they didn't put stuff on that they took off. It's like, okay, if you're gonna take the stuff off to do the work, make sure to put it back on, finish your work, clean up your tools, you know? Well, here we have my windshield wiper sprayers. So, yeah, it's a fun one.
Throw that shit back in the truck and get them to order you new ones.
Alright, so as you can see, we finished painting here at Maaco, and I gotta say, besides the whole not putting stuff back on, it looks sick. I mean, look at this. We even got them to do the door jambs as well, no red. Now this shop is one of those that they don't take everything apart and spray every little piece by piece. You know, if I wanted that, I would have to pay like 15 to 20 grand. That, it's expensive, it's a new car. So they got as close as they could. So there are some spots where you can see red, but it's very minimal, and that's what I like. They got real close as they could. I mean, they did a great job. They matched bumper to bumper, mirrors included. It looks sick. And yeah, they did the bumpers too, right? Mm-hmm. They even did the metallic on the tailgate right here.
So we got the jams. Need to throw this heat shield back on.
Yeah.
It's looking real good the way the black blends into that nice clean rear windshield with no decals on it.
Right? It's a different look. I dig it. She's definitely sick, ready to rock.
So what are you not happy with besides them not putting some things back on? What are the imperfections that people might expect if they go this route?
If you go this route, expect some overspray. You know, look in the fender well here. It's not gonna be as clean as you would have it from factory.
Got some on the step, right?
Yeah, a little overspray on the step down here, and then some on the mirror. Some on the mirror. That stuff will come off, but you know, it's just one of those things. Right here, it looks like we had an imperfection when it came to taping. Looks like some of the tape dragged after they got done painting. That's about it. Other than that, they did a really well job of covering most of the stuff up, like the wheels. They made sure to cover those. It's just those little imperfections that, you know, they could have taken a little more time, but again, you're not getting a factory paint job here.
So kind of like when you get real close, like in there, you get a little bit of red. Mm-hmm. Obviously deep down in there, because you're not paying the $10,000 paint job price, so they're not taking your entire truck apart to do this.
Yeah, exactly. And like this, in a normal shop, they would take the bumpers off and sand everything down, front and back, and then put it in a booth by itself and paint it so it's seal tight. Well, in this case, they left the bumpers on the truck. They sanded what they can get to, and then painted it. And you can see there's some dribble right here. You won't notice it unless you're up close. But it's little things like that. Overall, for the amount I paid versus the amount I could have had to pay, I'm very happy with how the truck looks. I'm very excited to drive this thing now. It's been a month. It's been too long. So I'm ready to get on the damn road.
So how does the price you ended up paying compare to the price you were quoted?
So the price I was quoted was $3,600 after discounts and everything like that. The price I ended up paying was $4,250. Reason being, when I asked these guys to paint everything visually, they saw red. I don't know if I didn't say it right or there wasn't clear communication, but it wasn't done. So we were actually supposed to pick up the truck earlier, and there was a few things that weren't painted, like the tailgate jam and where the mirror folds. And I had to call and make sure those were done before I picked it up, because it's those little things that are going to really make or break the truck for me. With doing with adding the hood jam and the tailgate jam, it added some money to the original cost, and that's why it ended up coming out to $42.50.
And just so the folks know, that was with a discount, so they could expect probably a little bit higher of a price, right?
Yeah, I think it was
because you got the military deal.
Yeah, so I think it was another $200 or so that I could have expected without the discount. Almost to $5,000 at that point.
I think it's about time to get her shined up and detailed and see her in all her glory.
I mean, let's do it, guys.